Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. So if this resonates, feel free to like or comment. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. We're going to get into an emotion here that we might be struggling with and looking for a way to move forward from it. I think I know what this one. Oh, we got two. Got stagnation, or stagnant, I should say, and withdrawn. So obviously this will be different for everyone. When we look at withdrawn, sure, we can look at that people, places, or things just pulled back. Hey, I'm not really interacting with anyone. We can also look at that from self. If we look back, maybe there was times in our experience that, oh, we don't really feel like we were in our vessel. We were just, it's kind of like your soul's taking a break, pulled out a bit and you're just doing whatever or doing destructive behavior. But being so withdrawn from life kind of gives the idea of uh, not wanting to be here, no purpose, no strive, no excitement, no nothing. What's the point? I'm going through the motions, nothing's changing. I have no excitement. I have nothing to be excited about. We really think about having a passion or a purpose, some sort of drive towards something. We're excited. You'll jump out of bed to do it. You're happy to be there. You're doing it. It doesn't feel like work or a punishment or anything like that. It is fulfilling. When we tie those two together, uh, maybe we were in a place of stagnancy and then we just kind of withdrew so much. It is a low place. It's a sad place. It's a lonely place. But there's nothing there. Like, it's almost at the point that what would even come in that would change anything? What really would? And I started to get irritated there when I was saying it because it is, that's like how it feels. It's just like, what's the fucking point? It is, there's nothing here. And uh yeah, I'm feeling pretty low about it. It's not very exciting. When we look at the opposite of withdrawn, we have healed. So we can look at this as uh, a place of depression that, they will say deep rest for depression. And when we think of that stage that we might be in, there's a lot of contemplating going on there, but there's also a slump. What are we hanging on to? What put us in that place? What drove us to give up, to feel weakened, to feel less than, to feel worthless or no point? And during that time, there is the opportunity to heal that aspect. Stagnant, the opposite is choice, as in there is a choice. We may not have that energy. We don't have that push. We don't have that excitement to pull out of this hole that we're in. And I get that. But there comes a moment that we get fucking irritated, that we get so frustrated that it's like, okay, I'm going to do something about this. And that's where that choice comes from. What else is going to get us out of there? Where else is that energy going to come from? If we're low, we're depressed, we're in a hole, we're down in the dumps, there's no purpose. There's nothing driving you forward. There is nothing exciting. Where's that energy going to come from? Anger. Has to be. I don't, what else is going to pull us out? Because nothing's going to come in that's going to make it better. We've already kind of established yeah, this will come in, whatever, I don't care. Nothing else is going to do it. So where's that anger? Maybe you're having a little bit of it. Maybe you're really irritated. When that pops up, that's some fuel that we can use. And it's coming down to, I'm irritated with my situation. I'm fucking done with this and I'm going to do something about it. And then we make a choice. And we use that fuel, that energy. What are we going to do with that? It's kind of where this comes in. We're taking control of something. We're taking control of our circumstances and seeing that, hey, nothing else is out there is going to come and make this better. It's up to me. And I got some fuel now and I'm going to use it. Uh, so if you are having those little bouts of frustration, utilize it. Utilize it. And it might not take right away, but at least we're trying something. We're trying a little bit of something here to get there, to get out of this slump. And it might work for a couple hours or so and then die off. That's okay. Because then this card, Seven of Pentacles, came through, of patience. Be patient with yourself. It's not going to be like day and night, depending on how long you've been in that place. And maybe you don't even know where you're going or what you want to do or what's going to fulfill you. And that's okay. Like, sure, we can get that squirrel analogy and be like, oh, this might work. And then, no, that ran out, or I ran out of energy on that one. And then this might work. And then that ran out. Be patient with yourself and just take it when it comes. When it comes in, use it. And when it's not there, okay. We are reflecting whether we mentally know it or not. Like, things are taking place. Got 2 cards here. 10 of Cups reversed. Neglective bonds. Sure, we can say this depending on, where we're at, who's in our life. We very well may be neglecting, if we have children or a partner, family, friends. I mean, we're in a slump. Maybe that upsets us a bit. Maybe we feel bad about that. Or maybe we just have lost so much that it's like, I just really going through the motions here. Then had the Emperor, discipline. I don't know if I said it, but also with that 10 of Cups, neglecting ourselves. That might be upsetting. We're just wasting away, but it's like that frustration or that idea that I have to be doing something, but I can't bring it to myself, can be this like snowballing effect of frustration and drive you deeper into that hole, when really in that space we're supposed to be accomplishing something internally, but it's like against the grain. The Emperor, I don't know if I said much on this. Discipline. That's hard if we want to start trying to accomplish things and we don't have that in us. Like, maybe we're really neglecting basic hygiene or basic household chores. Start small and look at those patience things. There is something very strong with energy in our space. Sure, we can have a super clean house, but if everything outside is chaos and energetically shitty, that's going to affect us. Same thing, relationships, work, like it goes everywhere. It's everywhere. And the same thing for us. So if we're in a low place, which I'm sure we are, and our house is kind of a mess, that's not helping. And I get that we don't have the energy to pull up and to do something about it. And we sit in there and we look at it and it gets worse and worse, and it's like it makes everything worse. Start small. Just do like one little thing. Maybe if your bed's a mess, make that bed. You know how nice it is to walk up and see your bed's made? Get to pull those sheets back. It's something to work on, something to try if that's where we're at. Same thing. Start small. Put your shoes away. Clean up your clothes. If you can't wash them, at least make them in a pile that you don't see it. Try to change this energy that we may be living in. If it's not that bad and it's just, I want to accomplish something and I want to get a hobby, or I want to start looking into a vacation or something to give back to myself or to further my life or to move, whatever it is, to build a house. Start bringing little things like that into your life. If you want to build something and you don't know how to build something, start buying a couple small tools. They can stay in the packages. You don't have to know how to use them, but start bringing these things into our life. Same thing with a vacation. Start looking at places that might be too expensive to go to, but bringing that, the intention, making a choice to go towards something. Crafts, whatever. We can buy some of the supplies. We don't have to spend a lot of money, but bringing it into our experience that it's there. When we get that energy to do something about it, we have the material to start something. A Page of Pentacles reversed. Reluctance. It is, I know we're in a tough place, and I know it's difficult, but a little action goes a long way, and that's where I'm going off of. We just a little bit, no matter what it is, whether we're actually trying to go towards something and we kind of have an idea, let's start bringing the little things into our life, or researching things that bring this into our life. If not, and we're just trying to get from the messy house up, let's just try to do a little thing, and maybe make a list. Go look at everything and bitch about everything, because then you're angry. Make that list. So every time that you're angry, you can look at it and you can get more angry about it. If that's our energy, if that's our driving force, you know, same thing, any aspect in our life. Everything that we want to complain about, write it all down. That's the opposite that I want to go towards. You know, these are all the things that I find that are a problem in my life. And if anger is our fuel at this stage, if we don't have any other fuel, well, then document it. And then it's like, you know what? All that stuff makes me angry. And eventually we'll stare at that list and be like, I'm going to fix one of those things. And I wonder what that would feel like. You would only know, because it's how it affects you. A Five of Swords reversed. Reconciliation. When I see the Five of Swords, I see a guy that overpowered people, or maybe cheated and took their swords. So there was people that would have to bow down to the situation and allow him to be in charge. And there was other people that walked away and said, yeah, I'm not playing this fucking game. I'm walking away. So we're looking at something that we're bowing down to. We're allowing it to control us, or we're choosing to walk away. Sure, this could be with people, places, or things, or a job. But looking at the situation of being in these places, we are allowing it to control us. We're bowing down to it and being a victim to it. Or we're going to make a choice. We're going to walk away and say, I'm not doing this. I'm not playing this game. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to change something. Get one more card here, Spirit. Two of Pentacles reversed. It's going back to this energy. It's probably so hard to see because we're already in a low place. But the energy in general around us, like if we can't get it changed in here, which we probably can't, we have to start doing things in the external to change it. Because until like we see something, we can't see it in here, and we can't get out of it. And I understand that. So we got to change something in the external, whatever that may be. And by doing that, by creating some movement, this is where, and don't go crazy. Like when we think of self-destructive patterns, it is like when we get in a place like this, we want change, we want something to happen, and nothing's coming in, nothing's happening. We can get a bit aggressive and do drastic things to act like, or it feels like we have a say in something, or we can control something, and sometimes that's destructive. I'm not guiding anybody in that direction. What I'm saying is we need to change something out here, you know, to change something. Like this is dangling here, and this could start on fire and then burn the whole thing. So instead, I should probably tie this up. I should stop something from happening instead of allowing it to happen and then just getting upset about it. The whole thing about like making the bed. When I make that bed, I'm going to go to bed that night and I'm going to see it, and it's going to do something in my head. Like that little bit of effort. coming in and seeing all this shit all over the place in my house, it's going to make me feel like shit. And I'm going to bitch about it. I'm going to be in that energy and I'm stewing in it. And it's just a very negative experience creating this. It's leading this. It's helping. It's aiding in it. So when we start to change these little things, and I know it's hard depending on where we're at, so just that little thing, and when we come home or we're in that space, we're going to see it. It's going to make us feel a certain way. We might not get happy. It might not change everything. It won't feel like an epiphany, but it's going to start to do something in here. And then next day, we'll probably want to do something else. And before you know it, this is going to start, it's going to have a ripple effect, and it's going to start doing things for us on the inside that right now we don't see how to know how to. I'm going to leave this here. If this resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you all later.